was more like a week, but it feels like 2 weeks because I only did a quick video like last week that I recorded, and I don't know, I feel hot. I had to turn off my fan and air conditioner so that you got the best results, hopefully. I mean, I'm a noob, I don't know anything, and I don't watch ASMR story things or anything, so I don't even know if anything, I don't know what I'm saying. I don't watch ASMR, it's not my thing, but hey, if you are into it, then here you go. I think I'm going to tell you some spooky things that have happened to me since the Ouija board thing. If you haven't seen that video, you should check it out. It's linked below. I'm hot now, sorry. So if you don't know, then I played the Ouija board, and basically it said that a spirit was attached to me, and I'm just gonna tell you some creepy things that have happened to me in my life. I already told you about the Barbie thing in that video, so I'm gonna tell you, I saw a ghost, actually, from what I think is a ghost. I was sitting on the couch with my grandma, and we were talking and watching TV, and we both glanced to our right, and right by where the front door is, it was opened, but there was no one outside. It was a quiet day, you know. Our street normally isn't that quiet though, so it was weird. And a white figure passed really quickly in front of like the door area, but it wasn't on the outside, it was on the inside. And we both looked at each other, and she's like, I think I just saw my mother. I think that means I have to go visit her grave. And I was like, you saw that too? So, it was so weird. I was like, what else could that be? You know, like, could it be the flag? No, the flag's on the other side of the house. Like, we're looking at the right side, like by the doors, by the right side, and the flag's all the way on the left side, and it doesn't even reach near the door. So, we saw a ghost, and it was a white figure. I know everyone always says they see black figures, but it was white, so maybe that means it was a good spirit. Maybe that means it was my grandma. I'm constantly hearing my name called, always. It usually sounds like my mom's voice yelling Savannah, like even when she didn't live with me, even when like she was at work and everything, I still sometimes do hear my name being called, which is weird because when my cousin lived here, Maddie, she also did videos with me. You can check out her playlist below. Me, her, and my sister Alyssa, also her playlist link below. We're all home, just us three, that's it. That's the only people that were home. Me and Maddie were in, like, right outside her door in the hallway, like by her room, and Alyssa, my sister, was up here in the attic, and we heard someone yell, Maddie, and we didn't think it was Alyssa, you know, because it was kind of a whispered yell. It was weird. And my sister, I think she heard it too, all the way up here in the attic. And when she came down, we were like, oh my god, what the freak? Me and Maddie were both like, did you hear that? And I was like, oh my god, thank god you heard it. I thought I was crazy. She's like, no, I thought I was crazy, you know. And I think my sister heard it too, and she's like, I thought Savannah was yelling at Maddie to get ready because we were about to go to the donut store and buy some donuts for us because we're fat. No. So that was super, super creepy. And also, one day, when my cousins lived here, the little baby cousin, Maddie's dining room on a chair in the back, and it was like dark because we keep it dark. We like the dark. We don't like light that much. We're little vampires. She was sitting in the chair, and across from where she was sitting is like, what is it called? Like, you know how like in grandma's houses they have those cabinets that usually have knickknacks or like special dishes. In the movies that we see, that's what they're used for. She keeps pictures of all her grandkids in it. And my sister was sitting, oh my god, actually, sorry, off topic, did you hear me scratching just now? So weird, I can hear it, because it's so quiet in here. Where was I? I'm sorry, I don't have a good, attention span. She saw a black figure, like just a shadow figure in the reflection of the glass, like kind of behind her / beside her, like here-ish, you know, like where my shadow is. She saw a reflective figure, but there was no light to make a shadow, and there was no one else downstairs at the time, and it freaked her out really bad. I keep like slouching. What is English? Sorry. I think my main like ghost experiences could be just mainly like coincidental. Like they're more prankster than seeing figures and things. Like every time I have this room, the attic, and years ago when I had this room, I had my dresser in the middle of the room because it's a lot of room, you know, so I had like nothing behind it, just like maybe boxes or something, but I had my dresser kind of like where I am now, but to my left, and a bunch of things on it, and like all the time I would just be sitting here and something would like fall off my dresser, and nothing was near the edge, and nothing would like break or anything. It would just like fall off all the time. And I used to have a mirror over like here somewhere against the wall, and it would fall down all the time, not breaking or anything, but just falling. And you know, it could be, you know, it's not hung up, it can fall, but it wouldn't have fallen. Like I've tried to move it, it's a heavy mirror, it doesn't just fall over, you know, and it fell a few times. So I guess those count as like my ghost experiences. I don't really know what else to say. I'm glad you guys like these ASMR story things because they're pretty simple to do. I just have to like whisper into this microphone, but I mean, it looks freaking weird. I'm sorry. I also have really shitty lighting because it's super late and I moved my other light out of the way. I used to have another light right to the left of me, but I moved it so I could do something else, so I don't even have that right now. That's why it looks like crap. I'm out of breath. Whew. Sorry, I didn't mean to blow into this. I don't know what else to talk about. I think that's about it. Oh, actually, you know, there's one more and then I'm done, okay? I'm sorry. When a couple years ago, when I was still in high school, me and my sister shared the basement of this place. London had her own room, and my mom had her own room, and London would refuse to sleep in her room. She claimed like something was touching her, and you know, I was kind of tired of my sister waking me up at like 4 a.m. so that she can do her makeup and get dressed and everything before school. So I started sleeping in my sister London's room, and I got touched way. So, if you're new here or haven't yet already, seriously, if you haven't yet already, hit that subscribe button because it really helps me out a lot. I had to swallow and it sounded gross to me, sorry. So, subscribe please if you haven't yet already. Hit that, I just said that. Hit the bell to turn on post notifications so you get updated when I post. So, you know, if you comment a video, you'll see when it goes up if you hit that bell. And, comment below, you know, any video ideas, any questions you have. Also, I will respond to them. I might make a video instead of just responding to your comment, but I try to respond to all comments. If I don't, I at least like them or interact with them in some way. I feel like I'm rambling. I'm sorry. Follow my social media in the description box below. Check out those playlists. I said a bunch of people that I would link below, so I hope I remember to link all of them below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. I love you. I'm sorry that this quality, I look like absolute baloney, sorry. But I love you, and I hope to see you next time. Bye. I missed the camera completely.
And that's about it.